So, just a little bit of news in regards to the race format that's going to happen at the Fuji race 2 weeks from now. This is basically the news that they released. This is just explaining the format itself. Well, basically, they write the outline of the Fuji GT sprint race. On each day, on official practice, official qualifying, and a race will be held. On August the 2nd, Saturday, a 35 lap race with the GT500 / GT300 classes run together. They will be held. On August the 3rd, Sunday, two separate 50-minute races for the two classes will be held. So basically, they're just going to be running a sprint on Saturday, and then they will run the regular race on Sunday. But they'll run the sprint race together, 35 lap race, where they'll run the classes together. That's how I'm reading it. And they explain more when it comes to drivers. So they say here, each team's driver will run separately, with the first driver racing on Saturday while the second driver races on Sunday. Interesting. The first race's driver can drive only in Saturday's official practice, circuit safari, the official qualifying, and the race. The first race's cannot drive in any of the sessions held on Sunday. The second race's driver can drive only in Sunday's official practice, the official qualifying, and the race. The second race's driver cannot drive in Saturday's circuit safari and other sessions. Now, this got to me thinking. This has me thinking. I think it's number 56 Subaru BRZ. If I'm not mistaken, they have one driver, so he's either going to be tired or they're going to get somebody to fill in the situation. So let's see the official practice. Both Saturday and Sunday official practice sessions will be run for 40 minutes as joint class sections, including 10-minute full course yellow test and 10-minute separate class sessions for a total of 60 minutes. Official qualifying: GT300 20 minutes, no division into groups. GT500 a 10-minute time qualifying session is held on Saturday. Race: no refilling required on either day. No driver changes, no required tires. Race 1, Saturday, 35 lap race with GT500, GT300 classes running together. Approximately 160 kilometers, 1 hour. On race 2, Sunday, it's a 50-minute race with two classes running separately. Approximately 115 kilometers and 25 laps. Now, what I'm really interested to see is how these cars how they act when they're not running together, because a lot of times GT500s, they'll get caught up with the GT300 being lap traffic and a little slower, so sometimes it's tough for them to navigate. You have to be a really good driver to know how to deal with slower traffic cars. I'm struggling with that sometimes when even in some of my sim racing leagues that I'm in. Sometimes I got to deal with like lap traffic. Sometimes it's hard to navigate them, so it's a real skill. And I think Super GT is one of the Super GT is one of the platforms, the series where you see a lot of that driver skill being displayed in a good manner, to be honest with you. Tires. Number of tire sets allowed to be brought in. So you get 5 sets of dries and 7 sets of wet. Marking of all dry used tires is to be performed on scrutineering day. I've never heard of that word in my life. Marking of all qualifying used tires is to be performed prior to official qualifying sessions. The tires marked for qualifying use are to be used in the race. The usual rule that one extra set of dry used tires per car is allowed for GT500 class teams whose tire manufacturer do not yet have a win does not apply here. All right, let's see. Okay, points. This is going to be interesting. I feel like this is going to be interesting. So, the number of series points awarded to the teams and drivers for race 1 and race 2 are half the number awarded for 300-kilometer races. So, let's read that again. The number of series points awarded to the teams and drivers for race 1 and race 2 are half the number awarded for 300-kilometer races. So what do they award for 300-kilometer races? That's what I'm curious about. As qualifying points, 0.5 point is awarded to the pole position winners on Saturday and Sunday. Note that the qualifying pole position points won on Saturday by race 1 driver are also awarded to race 2 driver in the same way. The different types of series points won by race 2 driver on Sunday are also awarded to race 1 driver. So basically that helps them out in the driver championship as well. So yeah, that's the format that we have for round 4, going into round 4. So yeah, that's the format that we have going into round 4. All right, so tell me what you're excited about round 4 at Fuji next week. It's going to be a different type of format with the sprint race. We're running the GT500 category with the GT300 category, and then they're going to be running the, I think it's an hour, 2 50-minute races, I believe. Separately, the GT500 category and the GT300 category. Do you like that format? I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to switch things up, make it more interesting. But I'm pretty sure the GT500 drivers are probably going to like just being able to run by themselves. They won't have any intrusion from the slower GT300 cars, right? I would think that, right? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. You liking this, this new format? Let me know in the comments. Outside of that, man, I appreciate y'all joining me tonight or this morning or whenever you're watching it. Outside of that, like I said, I like saying that. Outside of that, I'm going to trademark that. Outside of that, I'll see you later.